Recognizes the gentleman from Florida, Mr. Waltz, for 5 minutes.
Madam Speaker, on December 25th, Volusia County, Florida lost a great businessman and valued community leader, Mike Gelati. Through Mike's hard work and personal approach to business, he received hundreds of industry awards. Serving as the president of United Way of Volusia and Flagler counties, Mike fought for the health, the education, and stability of every person in his community. He dedicated his time to the Futures Foundation for Volusia County Schools to better prepare students for their careers. As a graduate of the Leadership Florida Class 14, Mike used his skills as a leader to serve his community and was honored by several organizations, including the Volusia Association of School Administrators, the Daytona Beach Community College Foundation, and the Conklin Center for the Blind Lodging. Madam Speaker, Mike Gelati is a true example of a servant leader. He sought to inspire others, to make his community a better place, and he is missed dearly. It is my honor to recognize him on the floor of the House of Representatives today. Madam Speaker, Jackie Robinson once said, "A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives." And on April 15th, 1947, Jackie Robinson created a lasting impact on the lives of generations of Americans when he stepped out of the dugout at Ebbets Field before a crowd of more than 26,000 spectators. This moment would change the course of history and have a lasting impact for generations as he broke the color barrier as the first African-American player in professional baseball history. Jackie Robinson is a true servant leader, and his life and legacy has had a major impact across the country, including in my own congressional district, where I am honored to have a piece of his legacy at the Daytona City Island Ballpark, where in 1946, Jackie Robinson played in the very first integrated Major League Baseball spring training game. In 1990, in honor of the life and legacy of Jackie Robinson, the Daytona City Island Ballpark would be renamed the Jackie Robinson Memorial Ballpark. Jackie Robinson's impact was felt across the nation. It was the first time a black player competed with a minor league team against a major league team since the color line was implemented in baseball in the 1880s. As we observe the 75th anniversary of his courageous act, it is clear the impact and legacy of Jackie Robinson on the advancement of human rights will be everlasting. Madam Speaker, of the approximately 4 million miles of byways and highways that stretch in all directions across the United States, there are very few that come close to the beauty, history, and serenity that encompasses the 72-mile stretch of A1A that runs from St. Johns County, Florida to Flagler County. Flanked by the Atlantic Ocean and crisscrossing the St. Johns River and intercoastal waterways, for more than 75 years, A1A has provided motorists with breathtaking views as it seamlessly intertwines Florida's most remarkable coastal landscapes and deep-rooted history. As a kid growing up in Northeast Florida, any drive along the A1A scenic and historic coastal byway was a reminder of how lucky we were to live in such a beautiful place. Now, as the representative of Florida's north central region, home to beautiful segments of A1A, I was proud to cast one of my very first votes in support of the Reviving America's Scenic Byway Act in February of 2019. This act requires the Department of Transportation to issue a request for nominations to be designated under the National Scenic Byways Program and make publicly available a list specifying the roads designated. President Trump signed the bill into law in September of 2019. I am pleased to insert in the congressional record that on March 29th of 2022, the ribbon-cutting ceremony occurred for the Federal Highway Administration's designation of this beautiful stretch of A1A as an all-American road. Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I yield my time.
The chair now recognizes a gentlewoman from Delaware, Ms. Blunt Rochester, for 5 minutes.